Hey guys, Caleb here. Nothing super special, but I got my first unusual. I know. It's nothing super special. It's not like a burning killer exclusive. Nothing ridiculous. What I got was an unusual orbiting fire hot rod. Lots of people were kind of picking up on it. I did a live stream, a test live stream a couple of days ago, and there was a good few people that were like, "Oh look, you got an unusual. What's that about?" So I was like, well, might as well talk about it and my experience with buying said unusual and how I went about doing it. Because as a lot of you probably do or don't know, I do tend to look at the different methods of buying items in TF2 to see what's the cheapest method, and this is kind of my response, if you like. So what it is just Open Fire hot rod. They sell for about 30 quid in the UK, it's £30, so that's probably about $38, something along those lines. But in terms of keys, it's worth 15 keys, and I think if I was to convert it into keys, I only bought it for 13 or 14 keys, but I paid in cash. I paid £26, so that's how much I ended up paying for it. So where did I look? Well, first of all, I went into the classified listings inside backpack.tf because I wanted to see the different types of hats that were available, especially Orbiting Fire. Orbiting Fire is probably my favorite unusual effect. It is one of them. A couple of the Halloween ones really do grab me. The flaming effects really don't appeal to me all too much. They're cool and all, but I prefer this one because it moves. I know I'm so simple. But I really do like Orbiting Fire. I was like, oh, it's going to be really expensive. Like, genuinely, I was like prepared to sit here and look at prices worth 60 keys for some of these Orbiting Fire hats, and then I was like, wait, what? These are some of the cheapest hats in the game. Considering there's some like nuts and bolts and massive flies that are close to the same price as an Orbiting Fire, it was almost a no-brainer for me which one I was going to go for. So I had that decision to make what I wanted. So I went through them and I saw that the hot rod was really cheap, and I was like, well, I'm wearing the hot rod at the moment. Actually, I wore a vintage one. I like, oh, that's even better. Orbiting Fires. Then what I did, went looked at the different effects for a hot rod, and was like, actually, Orbiting Fire is one of the cheapest. Well, it's not the cheapest, but it's fairly cheap, and I really, really like the effect. Like, it is so nice. So then what I did, I decided I want hot rod, Orbiting Fire, Orbiting Flames, hat. Where am I going to get it? So the first thing I checked was the community market. Now, the community market did offer sometimes a discount, but more than anything, it was more expensive to buy it from them. Which usually isn't the case. I usually find that I get a pretty decent discount on the community market anyway, because I don't usually use other formats of buying. So then I went and I looked at classified listings, and I was sat there as converting the keys into pounds and the pounds into keys, so I could get an exact, like, okay, this is what it's worth at this moment. And then I realised that Uncle Dane mentioned in one of his videos when he was sponsored by a website called marketplace.tf. Now, I'm not sponsored by any of these, I never have and probably won't be, but I went and I had a look. I was like, wow, this is actually really cheap. Well, I had a bit of a muck up. I got a new phone. My Steam account didn't have Steam Guard, and I wasn't allowed to trade for up to 2 months. Bought the hat, wasn't given it, was still charged for it, and then I had to wait 2 months before they gave it me. And oh, I was so mad. I was like writing bad reviews on marketplace.tf, and if any of you follow me on Twitter, you probably noticed I took most of those tweets down. I got like proper salty because it's something that I should have probably picked up on. But in the end, I went to marketplace.tf. I paid £26.34, I think it was, to buy the hat, which was the cheapest option. So that's pretty good. So what would that be? That would have been 13 keys I paid for it, and the hat's worth between 15 to 16 keys. So if I wanted, I could sell it and make a profit, but I really like the hat, and I have really bad luck with unboxing. And actually on screen, I'll probably display how many crates I have left. I'm wanting to do a mass, and I mean a massive unboxing. I've found quite a large amount of money recently, and I'm thinking, well, why don't I just, finish the unboxing? I've got, what is that, 10, that's 50, 60, 67 crates left. And I'm pretty sure I can get most of them done. So I'll probably be doing that soon, and maybe in all the crates I've got over the last 5 years, I'll actually get an unusual. Because I've never got rid of a crate. I've deleted ones that have not been able to have keys, but that's about it. So yeah, so we'll be doing the mass unboxing soon. Probably gonna like chip away at it and then turn it into one video. I don't know yet. In terms of unusual recommendations, I do recommend having a look about, even on TF2 Outpost, even though I find the layout of that website to be atrociously bad. Definitely go and have a look around these places trying to find cheapest options to buy hats. It becomes way easier as soon as you know what it is you actually want. And yeah, that's about it. I know I'm an unusual scrub. And now I have an unusual, that means I'm a successful TF2 YouTuber. Yeah, I know how it works. I know the formula. Subscribe for more weekly videos. I've been Caliber. Definitely shop around when you're buying your unusuals or selling your unusuals. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.